being here. So we hit 100 subscribers in less than 2 weeks, right, babe? Something like that.
9 days?
I think it was like between like 10, 11 days. I don't know. But anyway, this is our 100 sub appreciation video. I know we're like at like 145 right now, but it just happened kind of fast. Appreciation to you guys. We thought we will let you guys get to know us a little more. First off, how did we meet?
Story time!
Want to hit? Here you go.
All right, here we go. It was the summer of our sophomore year in high school. I had just transferred schools. I went to an all-boys school at first, named St. Rita. And then my mom started dating the deacon at the church at the time, who's now there at Salem Baptist Church.
Salem Baptist, Southside.
That's a bit dramatic.
Chicago.
That's definitely a bit dramatic, but I digress.
Shaketown.
Okay. So, my first day at youth church, I ended up running to an old friend of mine, Ryan Pollard, who went to high school with me my freshman year, who was an all-boys school. We both went to St. Rita. So I had one friend that I knew there already. So I used Ryan to know who was who, who's I could talk to, who's cool, who's what. Didn't know Ryan didn't know much. Didn't know people really didn't mess with Ryan like that. So I had to wing it and make it on my own. Luckily, I'm very charismatic and very charming, so it worked in my favor. And I'm just straight up, just me. So after I met Ryan, a week later, I ended up meeting Sean Vinegar. And me and Sean hit it off. I didn't know what I know now about Sean, but when I first met Sean, he was a good kid. He was a good dude. Didn't have any issues with him, didn't know anything about him because I was new. And so, hanging out with Sean outside of youth church one morning, we're all just outside talking. Me, Sean, a group of people, and Vanita, my wife, is by herself, not talking to anybody, which to me was not normal.
I had been at the church for years. I knew everybody, but I just didn't rock with that crowd, I guess.
So everybody starts going in. So now it's me and Sean outside, and Vanita's out there by herself. And Sean went to say out loud while people were walking in that my wife, who wasn't my wife at the time, or I didn't even know at the time, didn't have a bra on or a shirt. I was assuming he said shirt underneath. Mind you, let me paint the picture. She had on a red Tommy Hilfiger fleece with a zipper down to here. It had a green thing up top. So it was a fleece. I thought it was too big for her anyway, but I didn't know it was because she had boobs at the time. I just thought it was a big fleece.
I don't know if Sean liked me or he wanted to torture me. Either way, he yells out like, "Hey, I don't think she got a bra on under there." Or, "Hey, I don't think she got a shirt on under there." Either way, it was perverted and I was embarrassed. Like, we don't even know this boy. This is his first day at the church practically. We didn't really know him like that. And this is what you tell him about me? I was mortified.
So after that happened, I felt bad because that's not who I am. That's never who I was or raised to be.
Everybody laughed.
I didn't.
I didn't know that.
Really?
I didn't at the time.
Okay. Well, I didn't even laugh because to me that was very inappropriate and very just rude. So I went to her and apologized. Not for what I said before what he said, because it was not appropriate for what he said in front of people that I didn't know or she might have not known. And so after I apologized, me and her became friends. So we would hang out. Now it was me, her, Sean, Ryan, and my sister. We would all go to this candy store down the street from youth church every Sunday. We'll meet up for youth church in the mornings. We'll go downstairs for youth Bible study, and then head upstairs for our church service. But between services, we would go down to get some candy. So, about a month into me being there, we all started exchanging phone numbers. Everybody except for this one girl. What's her name? Oh my gosh.
I wasn't going. My parents were crazy strict. I was not about to be in trouble for having some little boy phone number and get my butt beat. So, no.
What was her name?
Ain't no boys calling my mama house.
Oh, it was her. It was her.
It was me.
Oh, was she talking? I'm sorry.
Talking.
I apologize. I was trying to figure out who the girl was. But yes, it was my wife. She didn't give her number out, so.
All these little girls, though. All the other girls in the clique gave their number out.
That ain't my problem. So, I very politely ran down the hill with
Because I walked off.
She did walk off.
Like, they were all exchanging numbers, and I didn't want to be obvious about, like, yo, I'm not giving away my number. So I just kind of casually walked off, and I didn't think anyone noticed. And then all of a sudden I hear, hey, or I don't know if you said my name, but anyway,
I didn't say
someone was
anything.
getting
What
my
happened was
attention.
she
I
was
turned
walking
around
with her parents down the hill.
with my parents.
And her sister. So it was her dad on this one side, her mom on this side, and her sister's in front. And I ran down and I stopped her. I said, hey, here's my number if you ever want to call me.
Mortified.
Exactly what I said in front of her parents.
Mortified again. Like, my dad is going to kill me. Really?
I didn't see nothing wrong with it.
And I'm like, okay, thanks.
I didn't ask for like a kiss or other things. I just gave her my phone number. That's all I did.
Or other things.
I literally just gave her my phone number. Like I said, hey, let me get a bag of weed off you or something like that. I gave her my number. I didn't ask for her number. I gave her my number.
You could tell he just not so. He said a whole bag. Let me get a bag of weed. Who says that?
I'm just saying. That could have been worse than me giving you my phone number.
Anyway, at 14, like, oh God, my heart was pounding. Like, what is my dad gonna say? Am I gonna be in trouble? Because I wasn't even allowed to look at boys. Now someone gave me a number in front of my dad. He didn't say nothing.
I didn't know what happened. I just know I did my part. I gave her my phone number. So a few days go by. I didn't get a phone call from a certain young lady again. Oh, this young lady.
I didn't call.
Why didn't you call?
I threw his number away.
See how I get treated? See?
Listen, first of all, birds of a feather, right? So I wasn't really sure if he was really rocking with me or if he was one of Sean's crew and he was playing me, first off, because it wasn't like a bunch of boys trying to get my number, okay? I was that girl.
So,
and secondly, he has a very unique name. And I didn't want to look like an idiot and pick up the phone and be like, can I speak to what? So I had to do some research first.
First off, she's lying. How am I playing her and I gave her my number? You see how she's trying to spin this story?
No, I just didn't know. I didn't know.
I gave her my number to call me. And like I said, hey, let me get your number. And I decided, I went to my boys like, hey, look, bro, I got a number. I'm going to do all of this. No, I gave her my number. So
14 logic.
that was her logic. Because at 14, my logic was give out my number. I had nothing to be afraid of.
Never mind. So anyway.
So a few more days go by, and all of a sudden I got a phone call from my friend Ryan. A certain some girl called him, not to talk to him, but to ask how to pronounce my name and for my phone number for a half an hour. Like the whole discussion was how to pronounce my name properly and my phone number.
So it's Etienne? Etienne. Etienne?
Mind you, I didn't say what girl it was. Now we know what girl that was that called Ryan.
Oh my gosh. Does he have a nickname? Oh my goodness. I'm so scared to call. Literally talk. See, Ryan was the homie. I had no idea that Ryan was not trying to be the homie. I knew Ryan for years. His parents went to high school with my parents. My parents even let him spend the night at my house. Like, he was definitely stuck in friend zone.
Side note, I didn't get that luxury to spend the night at her house.
Yeah. Okay. So I did call him for 30 minutes and talk about another boy because I didn't know. I didn't know Ryan was feeling me.
And she says no guys wanted her.
No. So anyway, he wouldn't give me the number because he said like, oh, I don't know. I got to call him. I got to see if it's cool to give his number out. I'm like, but Ryan, I just told you he gave me a number already. I don't know. I wasn't there, man. I don't want him to be mad at me. So he hangs up the phone and forever goes by. I'm like, do I call him back? Did he call him? Did he talk to him for me? Man, I don't know what happened. It was 5 minutes.
When she said, right, she says forever, she meant 5 minutes.
But my heart was pounding because I was so nervous.
So eventually she calls me a half an hour after Ryan gets up the phone with me asking permission to give out my phone number, which was weird. I don't get it. I didn't know a dude had to ask another dude to give out his number to a girl, but what else? It's okay.
He was being respectful or he was hating.
So then she finally calls me and we start talking the first day for like a couple hours and it goes on for like a couple months.
We had that little puppy love. No, you hang up. No, you hang up first.
It wasn't even that. She would fall asleep on the phone. We would be talking and I know she's over there snoring or sleeping, talking about your voice is so relaxing, so soothing, it makes me fall asleep. Which I call malarkey. Or poppycock.
It was poppycock. He was just boring me. I'm just joking.
I'm down with that too.
I'm joking.
I'm a goo. I'm just boring. But A few months of that goes by, and then she tells me she has to ask me a question, but once she asks a question, she's gonna hang up the phone. And I was like, that's weird. So I was like, that's weird. You have a question to ask me, but you're going to hang up after you ask the question.
Someone had to join us, guys. Sorry.
Whatever. I'm game. Ask the question. Let's go ahead.
Okay, so will you be my boyfriend? Click.
Yeah, that happened. She literally hung up on me
I was
after
so
she asked the
nervous.
question.
If he said no, I didn't want to. I was not there for it. I was not there for it at all. But how was I gonna get the answer?
So right after she hung up on me, I was on my other end of my phone like, okay, she's gonna hang up. It's time to have a little bit of fun with this. I'm gonna egg this on as long as I can.
He played me, y'all.
So-
He played me, y'all.
I gave her 5 minutes to calm down, get herself together.
Eternity. There were eternities between the phone calls. Like, he's not calling me back. He doesn't like me. The answer is no.
So
It's
I
freaking
went
out.
and I called her back. I was like, I know you asked a question, but I couldn't hear it.
I gotta
didn't hear
do it
I
again.
didn't hear the question at all. Can you repeat the question so I can give you an answer?
I gotta do it again. So I'm really freaking
And she
out
was
now.
like, I'm gonna ask you a question again, I'm gonna hang up again. I was like, that's defeating the purpose. So she asked the question again.
Will you be my boyfriend? Click.
Yeah, happened again. Round 2, hung up on me again.
I was 14.
I'm on my side of the phone. I'm chuckling a little bit on the inside, but I'm like, really? We're playing this game? But whatever. I'll keep it going.
He was loving it.
So I gave her 5 minutes again. 5 more minutes to calm down, get herself together, to compose herself. And I called her back. I was like, look, you have a question. I'm pretty sure I have an answer, but I can't hear the question. Every time you ask a question, you hang up so quickly I can't hear it. It's like you said I have a question to ask you, and then all of a sudden click. I don't hear nothing in between that. I hear nothing at all. So I'm like, ask the question and stay on the phone so I can give you an answer. And she's just like, I got you on the phone for real. I said, if you want to answer, yes. Just ask the question.
At this point, I'm
stay on the phone.
like, you heard me. You just don't like me. Just keep it 100. Tell me you're not feeling me. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't
Ask
hear
the
the
question.
question.
So I'm like, now I got a 50-50 chance that he playing me, or he genuinely did not know what I said, because it was like, will you be my click? Will you be my click? Like, I was going so fast because I was so nervous. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna ask this question one last time, and if he doesn't, then that's just it. He don't like me. Will you be my boyfriend? Holding my breath, but I didn't hang up.
So she held on to the phone. We had to make a switch. Daddy magic works a whole lot better than whatever. But
She just spoiled. That's what it is. But
I'm not
anyway,
spoiled.
we don't have much
So-
time. She's gonna spaz.
So after she asked the question, I had her sit on. I had her wait like 2 seconds, maybe a minute, maybe 2. I don't remember how long it was. So then I was like, yeah, I would not mind being your boyfriend. I actually would like it. So
He really likes me.
So after that, a couple months go by, and all of a sudden people start knowing that me and her are boyfriend and girlfriend. And all of a sudden, it went from just 5 of us to like an army of us wanting to hang out. We became the it couple of the church.
We had,
one of the couples of the church. We might have others, but I know for sure we were one of them. We would go to the store now. Before it'd be 5 of us going to the store. Now it's like 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 on a certain day
I
of the
don't
week
know.
going
We
to the
just
store.
like built this Salem Baptist Church entourage. Like, I don't know. We thought we were the coolest couple of teenagers
I was just
on
being
campus.
mean. I was just
Well, that's our story of how we met. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate all the love and support that we've been
But-
getting.
Hold on. If this can get 10 likes, I will do another story within the next week. Because trust me, I have way more stories better than this one.
Oh yeah, we have way more stories, but this was just to get you guys to have the opportunity to get to know us a little bit more, because like y'all really rock with us and we really appreciate that. So this was our story time for our 100+ subscribers. Thank you. Swain Gang.
Bye.
Vlogmas Day 15, guys. Peace. But before I go, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thanks, guys.
Squad. I'm just messing.
Gang, gang.